Ferry Building in San Francisco, just down the road from our broadcast setting tonight. Welcome, everyone. And we've got time for a quick... PA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Smith, and it's Grant in at the 1 spot. So the Clippers win the tip. Pass to Smith. To the wing right side. Screen. Pass to Norman. And Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand, they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
Smitty, we have a good rivalry game tonight with 2 conference foes. This should be a beauty.
Yes, indeed. I think the fans feel it. The coaches feel it. Us as announcers, we feel it. The atmosphere is going to be great.
It is indeed. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. 5 to shoot. Richmond, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. The Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, #1 in the league in free throw attempts.
Now here's Hardaway. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Benjamin. Back to Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Smitty getting to the line most often for the Clippers last season. Lou Williams and Gallinari.
That combination was fascinating to watch. When you have guys who can score on all 3 levels and know how to draw fouls, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense.
Richmond, and the rejection by Smith.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
There's the dish to Grant. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Lister. On the wing, Mullen. There's the pass to Lister. Back to Mullen. To end the drought, it's good from long range.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Passes it to Benjamin. Pass to Norman. Feet out. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Richmond outside. Outside Mullen. And the pass to Higgins. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Chalk up 2 there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Grant the pass to Smith. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now here's Richmond. D right on him. It's stolen by Smith. Warriors with the rebound. Warriors trail by 7. outside. Mullen. No good on that one. Clippers leading by 7. Higgins grabs the board.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hardaway up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's the break. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the Warriors last season, the 6th team in NBA history, and really the first since the mid-'70s to have 5 All-Stars from the previous season.
They were a team for the ages. We knew they couldn't afford to keep them all together. That lineup stands up against any team in history.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Richmond. Tries from 16. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Grant surveying the D. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, but he stays with it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Poked away. Mullen passes to Richmond. Here's Higgins. Richmond outside. The pass to Mullen. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot. Two free throws.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles. It was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
Now here's Williams. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, when the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team. And then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
Here's Williams following the score by Golden State.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Golden State on D. 6-point game. Now Turner. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Hardaway. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Steve, so many talented players in the league. Sometimes there's frustration over the lack of playing time. For instance, you look at the Celtics last year, prime example.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, Kevin, you can have too much talent at the same positions and also style of play. You need some guys that can do other things that be effective on the court versus just scoring the basketball, and I think that's the reason why the Celtics ran into some trouble last year.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Richmond for 3. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Turner. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Here's Hardaway. The Warriors trailing. On the wing, Mullen. Over Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Out to Turner. Outside Williams. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Lister's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. From deep three-point range, and the Warriors get it back. Here's Lister. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Smitty, at the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kevin, Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell them.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker's, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
Turner against Hardaway. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Down low, knocked away. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Manning can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here is Hardaway. Shoots over Turner, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Williams. Passes to Manning. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. It's tipped, but he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. It's Bol, top of the key. Out left to the wing. Here's Marciulionis. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Poke loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Warriors trail by 4. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Marciulionis. He got it up, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Clippers. And he makes both free throws. Turner with it. The Clippers shooting around 41% on the night. And he lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Garland. The pass to Teagle. Here's Higgins. Just his first attempt. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And Williams, here we go. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Warriors trail by 4. And here is Garland. Passes it to Teagle. It's Bol, top of the key. Kicks to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Here's Higgins. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Turner finds Williams. And Bol pulls it down. The Warriors trailing. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Marciulionis.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Grant the pass to Norman. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He gets it in there. He's got 8. Warriors trail by 4. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Grant outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is Mullen. 6 points for him. Pass to Richmond. Hardaway with it. It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
On the wing, Mullen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Grant kicks to Smith. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Richmond. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Richmond's got his second basket. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Manning. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Mullen. Mullen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardaway passes to Mullen. And here's Richmond. Here's Lister. Outside Mullen. Takes the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Mullen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The pass to Grant. Here's Manning. Defended by Mullen. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Hardaway up top. He's covered by Grant. And the rejection by Smith. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Mullen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway passes to Higgins. Richmond outside. Passes it to Lister. Mullen for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Clippers trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Norman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And Richmond with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mullen against Grant. Tries it from 9. It's stolen by Mullen. Taylor taking his time here. Hardaway against Grant. Outside Hardaway. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Richmond no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Norman. Hardaway against Grant. Pass to Manning. The Clippers again turning it over.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Warriors leading by 4. Hardaway against Grant. Here's Marciulionis inside. Off with the layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Now Turner. And there's the pass to Norman. And he hits it to tie the game up. And this game is tied up now.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pulls up on the wing. And that one goes long. And so Grant will bring it up for the Clippers. He gets that one. And the Clippers lead by 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Marciulionis passes to Hardaway. Pulls up. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Hustle points out just like any others. That's a great play.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And Turner kicks to Smith. Here's Norman. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 17.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Marciulionis passes to Taylor. Shoots over Turner. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Passes to Teagle. Over Williams. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Goes back up, and the jumper is good. Marciulionis has got it all tied up now for the Warriors. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Hardaway with the steal. Off target at the rim. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Marciulionis. 46 seconds left in the first half. Shoots from 14, and it's Golden State with another.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
A fadeaway. Had a hand on it. To the wing on the left. No one near him. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The Clippers trail.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Outside Hardaway. Here's Taylor. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Taylor's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
I was surprised at some of the recklessness. They were scattered, sloppy ball handling, just too many turnovers. It gets back to fundamentals. Forget the highlight reel pass. Make the effective one. Simple bounce pass. John Wooden taught us that in the 40s, 30s, 50s, whenever he was coaching. Just play under control. Simple ball, dude.
And now with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Warriors leading by 4. They've got Marciulionis. Bol is out there with Higgins. And it's Teagle. And it's Garland in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. Now, here's Bol. Pass to Marciulionis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Teagle. Shot on the wing. The shot will not fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Norman. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Marciulionis. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The Warriors lead it. It's tipped to the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good for Marciulionis. Clippers trail by 5. Clippers with the ball, trailing by 5. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Benjamin. This one for 3. That's tipped out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 5. Now here's Garland. He's covered by Grant. Bol the pass to Teagle. Here's Marciulionis. He's got 8 and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Clippers trail by 5. Passes it to Benjamin. Pass to Norman. To the paint and stolen by Bol. Shoots from the baseline, buries the jump shot. Marciulionis has got 10 points in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Grant outside. The pass to Norman. It's deflected.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
There's Garland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him. Good on both. Now, here's Grant. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. To halt the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Los Angeles, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
Kicks it to Smith. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Outside, Mullen, and another 3 for Golden State.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Grant, the bounce pass. Here's Norman. Mullen with the defensive effort.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Richmond outside. Pass to Mullen from deep. Rebound by Smith. Clippers trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Warriors leading by 13. Here's Richmond. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Passes it to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Smith. He doesn't get the second one, and it's Golden State's ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. It's Bol, top of the key. Richmond left side. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here is Smith, and the layup's good off the glass.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Garland with it. Richmond outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Clippers trail by 14. Grant outside. Pass to Norman. Smith against Mullen. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Smith.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now here's Mullen. 17 points in the game. Here's Richmond. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the inside. Here's Norman. Tries again. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Hardaway passes to Richmond. He dishes it to Bol. On the wing, Mullen. 5 on the clock. Nice shot from the wing. Mullins got 5 points in the quarter.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Manning, falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Manning's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Hardaway, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Grant with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Guarded by Hardaway. Back to Grant. Over Hardaway. No good from Grant. Warriors leading by 10. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. Back to Hardaway. With the shot. The rebound by Turner.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
That one falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here is Hardaway. He's got 6. Turner against Mullen. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so Grant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Now here is Mullen. 21 points in the game. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Warriors lead by 10. Clippers trail by 10. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Los Angeles, they have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses. That one is off.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Now here's Williams. The rebound by Mullen. Mullen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Marciulionis kicks to Mullen. Shoots it up. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Hardaway against Grant. Back to Hardaway. Here's Lister. Here's Mullen. Williams with the block. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Mullen drops them both. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Turner, the bounce pass. Benjamin. The Warriors pull it in. Lister's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That free throw good from Hardaway.
2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Knocked loose.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
For Los Angeles, they have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. And here is Los Angeles now. Benjamin the pass to Turner. Just 4 to shoot. Over Hardaway. Benjamin. Great positioning on the putback.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Williams. Got a piece of it. And the pass to Manning. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Turner inside, guarded by Hardaway. Williams passes to Manning. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Williams against Hardaway. Pass to Marciulionis. Misses. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Turner, and it's Benjamin in at the center position.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 9. Kicks it to Garland. Pass to Marciulionis.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Marciulionis. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Turner. There's the pass to Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And that one misses. The Warriors lead it. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 10. The Clippers shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Ball's knocked loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Warriors leading by 12. Passes it to Teagle. Here's Marciulionis, covered by Smith. Here's Higgins. Pass to Marciulionis. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Golden State.
And that one falls for Marciulionis. That one misses. Clippers trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Manning, and he banks in the layup.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Warriors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Marciulionis. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Marciulionis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
That shot, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. And there's the pass to Manning. And it's blocked. Here's Marciulionis. Passes it to Teagle. It's stolen. And Turner kicks to Smith. Got a piece of it. Lock at 6. Down low. That's tipped, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Top Richmond. Outside Mullen. 5 to shoot. Here's Bol. Misses from close range. Clippers trail by 16. Pulls up from the corner. And the Clippers miss again. Warriors leading by 16. Mullen against Smith. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Tipped away. And again, the Clippers turn it over. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Pass to Richmond. He kicks to Garland. Outside Mullen. Shot clock at 5. Basket good. Mullen's got 29. Clippers trail by 18. They get a hand on it. Norman, defended by Mullen. Count it, good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Garland. In the corner, Bol with it. Pass to Garland. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Here's Norman, and Bol pulls it down. Bol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Richmond. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
The pass to Bull. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Richmond, the pass to Hardaway. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Hardaway. The Clippers getting the bucket. Passes it to Lister. On the wing, Mullen. Over Grant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers trail by 14. Inside, Norman. No good on the shot. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Here's Smith. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Richmond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Warriors. Richmond. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Richmond nails both of them. Now, here's Grant. Pass to Benjamin. Here's Norman, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Warriors leading by 11. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Grant. Pass to Mullen. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Grant against Hardaway. On the wing, Mullen. The pass to Taylor. Shoots. Misses from short range. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 13-4 run. To the paint. Taken away. Richmond with it. Outside Hardaway. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Warriors lead by 11. Clippers trail by 11. Passes to Norman. Shoots from 12. Here's Benjamin, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And Hardaway gets it to go. Clippers trail by 13. 1:57 left in the 4th. Pass to Benjamin. He's covered by Richmond. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Higgins passes to Richmond, and the 3-ball is good.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Clippers trail by 14. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Left side Hardaway. Kicks it to Mullen. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The Clippers shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Pass to Richmond. Releases from 15. No good that time. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.